Hi everybody, it's Austin, and today I'm going to show you how to tie a tie, or more specifically, how to make a half Windsor knot. This is a very common knot used all around because it's usually a pretty easy one to learn. So first things first, you want to get your shirt, and you want to make sure that the collar is popped like this. You want to up and out of your way. Next, you want to make sure you button this top button. That way you can close it up, and that's how you're going to get the tie around your neck. Once you do that, grab your tie, and then make sure that the thin end is about half as long as the thick end. You want your thick end really long. Once you get that ready, go ahead and grab your thin end and wrap the thick end around it on the front, and then loop it and wrap it around behind. Okay? Once you have that loop done, you want to grab the thick end and you want to go inside of the big loop around your neck. And when you get that done, you want to pull it through. Make sure you pull all the slack out. And you want to kind of have it a little tight. Not too tight yet, but you want it snug. Then you grab your thick end, come around the side and the back, loop it in front like this. Once you get that done, go ahead and pull it up and through the main hole around your neck like this. Once you get that done, you should have a little loop right here. Grab your thick end again and pull it through that little loop in the front. Once you get that done, you can go ahead and tighten the tie, the knot, and make sure that it's looking good right now. This is also a good time if there's something out of place to go ahead and fix it, whether that's push it around or smooth out the tie or something like this. So I'm going to pull out that front a little more. Then if you look at it and you think everything's good to go, you're happy with it, you go ahead and with one hand grab the thin end that's in the back. You grab it with one hand and grab the bottom of the knot with the other hand. You're going to push up with the knot while you pull down the thin end in the back. This is going to tighten it around your neck. And so you do it as so. You kind of go back and forth. Make sure it gets tight enough to hold itself, but not too tight to where you're uncomfortable. Go ahead and pull that thick end down a little more, just to make sure that it's tight and that it's not loose, or there's pieces coming out. Then you want to make sure all of it's nice and as symmetric as possible. Some ties don't really like to be symmetric that much when you tie them because they'll get wrapped up. But once it looks good to you and you're okay, you'll probably notice that the back end is loose, like they can just split when you're walking around. Well, the thick end in the front has a little tie loop in the back right here, this little guy. So what you do is you grab your thin end, you feed it through that little loop in the back. It's going to be tight one too, but this is also at a time where if you had a tie clip, you could clip your ties together instead of using that loop. Once you get it through the loop, as you can see, now it's hidden behind there. It won't come out. So then you pull it back down, you smooth everything out, center everything as good as possible. Then go ahead and grab your collar, pull it down, and then this is when you want to make sure you try to smooth the collar out as much as possible, as well as if there's in the back, sometimes some collars aren't long enough to where they won't hide the tie as well. That's okay. Some ties are thinner, some ties are thicker sometimes. So it depends on the tie and the shirt as well. Once you get that collar down, you do some final adjustments. If it's too loose, go ahead and tighten it just a little bit more. And then once you're done with that, everything should be good, and you should have yourself a half Windsor knot. And you're ready for any sort of presentation, interview, date, whatever you want to do. Something special that you can do with this too, if you don't really trust yourself with doing this again on your own, when you're done with the tie, don't completely unknot it. Just loosen it, and you can put it up and hang it up. That way next time you just have to put it on and tighten it. And the best way to do that would be to pull the back out of that little hole again, and then to just grab the top, grab it like this, okay? And you're just going to kind of go back and forth again and loosen it. But be careful not to pull that thin end out too much, or else it'll unknot itself. So you just loosened it. Then now you just take it off, and then now you have a completely tied tie that you can hang up and put it on whenever you want. So let's say you hang it up, you have another meeting that you need to go to or something, you can pull it off, it's all ready. You just pop your collar on your shirt, put the tie back on, like so, and then grab the back end again, bottom of the knot, and then pull up, go side to side, tighten it, make sure it's comfortable but not too tight. Once you get that done, pull your collar down, make sure everything's as centered as possible, smooth the collar out, make sure it looks nice, and then center the knot yet again, like so. Once you get that done, you find the little tie loop in the back, or get your tie clip, and then feed the back end through that tie loop or clip it with the tie clip. Pull it all the way through, straighten everything out one more time, and then you're good to go for your next meeting. Thank you guys for watching. I hope that this taught you something new. This is a really good skill to have for men because for some reason there's a lot of people that just don't seem to know how to do this. So take pride in learning how to tie a tie. It's a very easy skill that makes you look a lot more professional. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope that I did a good job. If not, I hope you guys give me feedback that can help make me a better speaker, and I look forward to watching your guys' speeches as well. Thanks.